Hey everyone, Diana Alt here for another episode of Tip Tuesday. Today we're talking about how to handle something dodgy in your background whenever you're in a job search. The most important thing to do whenever you have something that's a little bit off kilter, a little bit unexpected and might be viewed poorly is to get in front of it during the hiring process. Ideally, you want to have a verbal conversation via phone, Zoom, or in person at the appropriate time in the process. Here's two examples. If you left a job with no notice because you were having mental or physical health difficulties, then you want to say that potentially as early as your recruiter screen. You don't have to say why. You don't have to say it was a toxic workplace, everything was terrible, and I had a nervous breakdown. You don't have to go into all of those details, but you do need to say, I abruptly left Acme Corporation because I was dealing with some health issues. Fortunately, those are resolved now, and I'm very excited and ready to talk about the opportunity here at XYZ Inc. Another example might be something that isn't really an issue until you get closer to an offer stage. So I have an example of this where back about 10 or 12 years ago, I had applied for a job. It was during the era where almost anybody could have their credit report pulled as part of a background check. I think there's a lot more limitations on that now, but at the time there wasn't. And I was in the middle of a big credit dispute at the time about, basically, a fraudulent cell phone account had been taken out in my name and had gone to collections. And so there's all this garbage all over my credit report about this. So when I knew I was getting close to an offer stage, I told the recruiter before I even signed off on the background check stuff. So he knew to expect to see a collection. He knew to expect to see a hit on a credit score, that kind of thing, late payments, all of that. And it ended up being no problem. And I got the job offer and I worked there for several years. So that's my tips for what to do if you have something dodgy in your background, get in front of it. That's it for Tip Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you next time.